Kelly with Moonbean Gems Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your Taurus August mid-month reading. So for those of you who have been following me, thank you. I really appreciate it. For new watchers, or I guess new subscribers, if you are not familiar with my videos, then let's go over some housekeeping. Firstly, I do read intuitively and my messages are timeless. That being said, if it doesn't resonate with you now, it may resonate with you later, or it may resonate with someone in your close circle. Don't try and make things resonate. If it does, fabulous. If it doesn't, then leave it behind, and that's probably a message for someone else, right? Not for you. But to be fair, just looking at your sun sign is not going to give you the overall, the actual picture, right, of what's going on. You need to kind of like look at your other signs as well. So do have a look at my other videos and check out your moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter as well. Okay? So I do meditate and do like a pre-shuffle before I record my videos. And Taurus, I did your meditation and pre-shuffle earlier, just when I had some time, because things have been crazy with work and trying to get my jewelry done, and obviously, like, I'm a stay-at-home mom during the day, and then I work in the evenings, so evenings and nights, and I stay up late to do videos as well. But today I said, no, I gotta sneak in a video before I don't have time, right? So I did some pre-meditation, and a few things kind of stood out for me. So firstly, I was seeing the Two of Wands. Okay, so you're waiting on something. You're waiting on some results. Possibly you could be planning a trip, right? Or just in general making a choice between two things, right? Or multiple things. But usually that's kind of the gist of the Two of Wands. Then I kind of got the Nine of Swords. So something is giving you some anxiety, Taurus. Not surprised, right? Seeing, well, given the fact that right after that the Tower popped up. So something is keeping you up at night, right? You've got grief about something. And the thing is, with those kind of feelings, if you let it fester and not deal with them, it's going to end up causing it to kind of manifest elsewhere, right? With your health, for example. So be mindful of that and try to address whatever it is that's kind of going on. So with the Tower, that's clearly there's, you know, some change happening. Something ended. Something came, you know, to an abrupt end. Not sure if it's, again, this could be all relationship related. It could be friendship. It could be, right, like romantic. It also could be in terms of a job. Maybe, you know, maybe you were let go and it's keeping you up at night because you've got bills to pay and you're not sure how you're going to get through it. Just so you know, you'll find a job. It's not, when one door closes, another one opens, or a window somewhere. So do keep that in mind, right? Don't stay in that energy of like the Nine of Swords for long, please. Then I received the message of the Sun. So there you go, right? You're like, hopefully you don't stay in that, you know, Nine of Swords energy for long, because, or maybe you need to, in order to be grateful for what's going to happen next in your life, right? Okay, so that was the pre-shuffle and meditation that I did for you for August mid-month. Okay, so sorry about that. So we're going to start. I'm just going to do a little bit more shuffling on camera, and then we'll get right into your reading, okay? messages to carry for the collective of Taurus for mid-August. Is there any messages that you have for Taurus mid-August? Messages to them, maybe for their latest collective of Taurus and rising Jupiter Venus for. I got the Knight of Pentacles that literally jumped right out of there. So that could be you, Taurus. Right? It's an earth sign, so that could be you moving towards something. Maybe out of that Nine of Swords energy. Excuse me. My throat is starting to get a little dry or blocked. I wasn't before the reading, so I'm not sure. Maybe that's your energy. I don't know. Maybe there's something that you've got on your mind. Again, the Nine of Swords. That you're not able to get out. Okay. All right. Let's get to our reading. Okay. Any messages for Taurus? Okay. Six of Pentacles. All right. So we got some generosity happening here, giving, receiving. Maybe you've got some loans coming in, right? Any other messages for Taurus? Ooh. Temperance. So we've got balance, harmony. So far, so good. I mean, like, this doesn't necessarily mean that you're, like, in debt or anything. It could be you're the one who's giving, right? Any other messages for Taurus? Woo! Oh boy. Page of Swords. So Taurus, there is someone spying on you, possibly gossiping about you, watching you, right? Be mindful of that. You could be the one gossiping about others as well, right? For, you know, cross-watcher, could be you. Right, watching here, trying to gain information. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, I have the Nine of Pentacles, right? Nine of Pentacles is a really good energy, right? It's self-sufficiency, financial gain, right? Taking part in solo pleasures, right? It's the single card. So, you know, all you single ladies, right? It's single. Here we go. It's Beyonce. But, you know, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a feminine energy. It could be, you know, it could be male, right? Although the card is generally feminine. But, again, right? We're not gender specific here. So if this is you and you're male, that is an awesome energy to be in, right? Successful. Or, again, you could be, that's the overall message here, is that you're in that zone right now. Okay, let's see if there's any other messages. Any other messages for Taurus for mid-August. Okay, I've got the Ace of Cups, right? So we've got, you know, new relationships coming in, possibly marriage or proposal, right? Maybe for some of you, there's a baby, right? Maybe that's the whole reason why you got to get this balance going, right? Balance and harmony, self-control, moderation, right? You're finding out you're pregnant, so you cannot be drinking, right? You can't be doing all that stuff that we were doing before. You even got to watch what we're eating. It's possible. Again, there's multiple stories, different energies that I'm picking up, so keep that in mind as well. Do not try and fit this into your story if it doesn't fit. Okay, I'm curious about the Six of Pentacles here. Why is the Six of Pentacles here for Taurus from mid-August? Show me clearly. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this is that in order for this Wheel of Fortune to come about, maybe it's coming about because you have been giving back. You've been giving, and possibly now you're receiving as well, right? So you're going to be receiving the Wheel of Fortune, right? Good fortune, turning point. It could also be, again, if we're going to go, everything came out in the upright. So there's no, I don't see a negative connotation there regarding like gambling or anything or being in debt or any of that, right? At the moment. Is there any other messages regarding the Six of Pentacles for Taurus, mid-August? Woo! Okay. The Hierophant. There you are, Taurus. You're here in your own reading. That's awesome. That could also mean that, this could also be in regards to a relationship, right? A marriage, right? The whole giving, taking, reciprocity, right? Giving, receiving, all that kind of thing. And maybe it's propelling this relationship forward to more of, I guess, the next level. Maybe getting married for some of you, right? Ooh, and then the baby, the future. Oh, isn't that lovely? If that's what's going on, Taurus, I'm rooting for you. Fingers crossed. Right? See why we've got Temperance here. Why is Temperance showing up in this reading for Taurus mid-August? Show me clearly, please. Messages regarding Temperance. Ooh. Okay. King of Cups. Alright, so that's someone who's emotionally balanced. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign here. It's possible. You're dealing with a Pisces or have a Pisces in your life. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. Maybe it's your child even. As a Pisces. I don't know why that just popped into my head. Maybe this child is going to be a Pisces. Whatever that means, but yeah, it's possible. Right, that means you are a few months in already. Look at that. Or again, it could be your partner, right? It doesn't have to be you if you're male watching this. Right. Alright, we got the Knight of Cups for Temperance. We've got cups all around. We've got pouring the cup, giving a cup, right? Giving, there's another cup, right? So maybe you're giving your cup to this king. And there's lots of love happening here. Definitely, you know, lots of emotions, lots of love within this relationship here so far. And that's possible. That's probably why people are spying on you and like gossiping about you. Like, damn that Taurus, got all this luck. It's about damn time, Taurus. Like, I know you've been in, well, I've only literally been doing readings for this month, right? For August, I did a pick a card, and now I'm doing mid-August readings. So, not from me, but I know that I watch and follow other readers, and I know Taurus have had some, you know, some issues happening. In my life, I've got Pisces all over the place, like Pisces for days, for friends, family. My husband's not Pisces, so he's Taurus. And I feel that even for him, which is funny because he's Cancer moon, so maybe this kind of does relate to him. Well, there you go. See this? See this guy here? Don't let them get to you. Whoever these people are, they're jealous. They're jealous of the life that you have right now. It may not be much. You may just have a simple life, right? Like, nothing extravagant. But given the fact that you're a Taurus, most Tauruses do like extravagant things, right? Do like to be surrounded by their things, right? Generally, most earth signs kind of like that comfort. Let's see. Why is this Page of Swords here for Taurus? Mid-month reading for August. What is this Page of Swords here for Taurus? Okay. Messages are getting the Page of Swords. Okay. So there's the Eight of Swords here. So it's possible that this individual is watching. Someone is definitely like feeling restricted, isolated. It doesn't, like, again, this is not, it might not be, it may, I don't think it's you, Taurus. I really don't think it's you. I think it's someone else. Hopefully it's not your spouse feeling this way. Right? But again, this is like self-imposed, right? So whoever's feeling this way, they want to. Like, instead of spying, why don't you get out there and do, you know, do something. Do something for yourself. Right? Don't feel like you're trapped. Because really, you're not. Like, those swords can clearly cut through that. Right? So I don't even see any knots there. Like, how well is she bound anyway? Right? Maybe you're into that, Taurus. You guys are kind of a little kinky. Alright, let's see. Why is the Page of Swords here for Taurus? Mid-August. Show me clearly. Why is the Page of Swords here for Taurus? Mid-August. Yeah. Three of Swords. So definitely someone is feeling isolated, trapped, but also heartbreak. Right? Someone's feeling depressed. Right? It's possible that whoever's been watching you, either maybe it's someone from your past who has a thing for you still and that you were dating in the past. Could also be your spouse, like your spouse, maybe their ex has been watching you guys, right? On social media even. Watching, trying to figure out, you know, looking to see like what's going on, looking at this like this marriage. Right? The thing is about social media is not everything is what it seems, right? We know that. We know that, like, generally you're only going to post the happy stuff. You're not going to ever post something like yourself crying with snot down your nose and freaking out about stuff, right? That's not going to happen. So really the type of picture that this individual is getting is just like one-sided. It's not an actual rendition of what your relationship is really about. Right? But this person's hurt, but again, it's like they want to be in that energy. It has this has nothing to do with you. Again, if this is you, Taurus, then you're hurt, possibly hurting, feeling the feels in the heart there, right? Wanting to get out. It could be that some of you are in a relationship or in a marriage that you're not happy with. I feel like most of you are okay in that, but I do feel like it's possible that someone, a group of you for sure, now that I'm seeing this, a group of you for sure is feeling trapped in a relationship and unable to get out of that funk, right? And maybe it's because there's a baby, right? Maybe your spouse is pregnant and you were possibly thinking of leaving and then found out they were pregnant, and now it's just like, okay, well, I don't want to leave them because you feel that it would be selfish. But I mean, I don't know. No, I don't recommend staying in a relationship just because someone is pregnant. Like, how, if you don't fix things, I get that. Like, if things aren't resolved, do you think having a baby is going to fix it? No, it won't. If anything, it'll just amplify it, magnify it, whatever, right? And then that child's going to grow up in this environment. Let's see. I want to find out more about this Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Wands. Right? So it's possible for a group of you, you know, you're leaving one marriage for another, right? Or, again, for another group of you, possibly you're getting a new job or having to get a second job because of this pregnancy that's happening. Right. Maybe messages regarding the Ace of Cups for Taurus, mid-August. What is the Ace of Cups here for Taurus? August, okay. Yeah. This is definitely, and we got this in the pre-shuffle, this is definitely keeping you up at night. This, whatever it is, this relationship, this possibly, this baby, right? It's keeping you up at night. You've got anxiety over it, depression, right? Let's see. What are the messages? Yeah, Queen of Wands. So Taurus, there was possibly a third party situation happening at some point. It might not be happening now. It might have ended at some point, because I kind of feel like in order for that wheel to turn, it had to have ended. In order for, again, this could be the other individual, the person who was in a third party situation, right? They're feeling that heartache, right? And again, they put themselves there because they got involved in that relationship and they shouldn't, when they shouldn't have, right? Thought they were going to get off scot-free. But clearly that didn't happen. All right. Let's see. What is the Eight of Swords here for Taurus? Mid-August. Yeah. Three of Pentacles. It's definitely, we've got third party situation happening here. Man, Taurus, you guys were, some of you are doing well and some of you are just like hurting. But again, it could be your spouse. Maybe you are being, like, you are blindfolded to this. You have no idea what the hell is going on. And your spouse possibly could have had a little fling there, or maybe it's someone from their past, you know, came in with a cup of love and they're all like, oh, you know, let's hang out, let's be friends, let's do all that. And then one thing led to another, and possibly they are pregnant, and that's keeping, you know, them up at night. So now they've got to explain to you that, hey, you know, so I'm having a baby, right? It all depends. Like, if it's a third party situation, like somebody's pregnant, someone got hurt, and someone is feeling anxious and having nightmares over it, right? So, all right, but let's see about this Nine of Pentacles, right? Like, I feel like, I want to say, I hope that's you. Overall message is you're going to be all right, right? You're self-sufficient. There's financial gain here. So even if this relationship or this marriage didn't work out, like, you're going to be fine. Okay. There's a 9. Yeah. This like popped out. So we went from a 9 to a 10. Okay. So financially, it looks like you're stable. 100%. Leaving a legacy. And given the fact that the Ace of Cups is there, for a group of you, it's possible that there could have been a third party situation. Maybe it wasn't like the person actually cheated on you. Maybe they had like a friend, someone from the past that they, you know, possibly found out, right? found out what was interested in the other person, and a decision was made to kind of like cut them off, and that individual is feeling heartache, and the other person is kind of like, did I do the right thing? Why did I cut them off? You know, it could be multiple scenarios there, I feel. But the overall message here is that there's lots of pentacles, right? So see any other messages? Yeah, it's a lot of cards, but there's a lot of cards. There's too many cards. So I'm gonna fewer cards, please. Just one card. Messages regarding 9 of, yeah, the Star, right? So there's hope here, right? There's that sense of inner clarity, miracles, right? So don't be down, because again, there is a group of you who are not in this mind space of the 3 of Swords and 8 of Swords business, right? Or even the 9 of Swords. There's a lot of swords happening, right? There's a lot of lessons being learned here, definitely. And with Cups, there's a lot of emotional lessons being learned, right? Anywho, Taurus, I'm going to use my Dream of Gaia deck to clarify some stuff for you. Taurus, 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 messages for my theory. Taurus, August, for Taurus, August, midnight. Alright. These cards are like giant and clunky. There's like over 80 cards here. Alright, let's see. Messages for Taurus. Messages for Taurus for August, mid-month. Are there any messages for... Ooh. Very similar. Messages for... Oh. Well, that flew out. Okay, so Taurus, this is what we got for you today. The 12 of Fire, which is the Hero, okay? Could be your energy right now. So if you are in a relationship and let's say, again, you wanted to be with someone else, but your spouse is pregnant, you are having to be that hero and just, you know what? Cut off person who's not serving you and take care of your responsibilities, right? Again, if you truly care about your spouse, that's awesome. Keep doing that, right? It's possible that, quite possible, that that person came into your life at a specific time in order to teach you this lesson, right? Of whether or not you would cheat, right? Hopefully you didn't. Hopefully it was just, maybe it was just, maybe it wasn't even a physical thing, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic relationship. Maybe it was just like someone who was like your best friend, someone who you could like divulge secrets to, someone that you could really, you know, who was like your, I don't want to say therapist because, you know, or like counselor, but someone that you could like genuinely like tell, you know, talk to about your situation. Again, with the Hero, it's definitely fire energy. So it may not, if it's not you, then this is the other individual who is having to stay away because, again, they found out they are having a child with their spouse or significant other, and doing the right thing. Okay, so next I have the Nine of Earth. This is very similar to the Six of Pentacles, where it's about giving and receiving, right? In particular, if it falls in the reverse, it's more so giving to yourself, right? Don't forget to give to yourself. There is undertones of that when it's upright as well. I kind of feel like this is for you, right? You should be not, if you're the one always giving, Taurus, then no one's giving back. And I think you need to give to yourself from now, like for now on. Not completely and forever. Well, not forever, but you should be giving to yourself. You should be taking care of yourself, right? You should be loving yourself. Which is funny because the next card is self. Right? So I think these together are very appropriate for this reading. Right? So for self, that's basically exactly what it is. It's taking time out to meditate, taking time out to really get to know yourself, ground yourself, right? She's there within nature. There's a lot going on here. We've got a butterfly, so transformations are happening, right? Or need to happen, right? Because this might, again, depending on where you fall in the on the continuum here, right? On this timeline. Maybe this is something you need to do. Maybe you need to get out in nature, right? You are earth signs, so you generally love being in the outdoors. Unless you're my husband, in which case, and if there's no AC, he ain't going there. But again, right? Not throwing shade, just being honest. There's a lot of Tauruses that possibly don't want to be outside or don't like being outside. But I think it's something that you're being called to do right now, is to go within, get into nature and really connect, right? Like if you see like there's those doves, right? That's like connecting to source, to God, to just your spirituality, your own spirit, right? Again, there's that symbolic circle, right? I think that's also a way, when I see that in a card, it tells me that there is communication happening and like information taking place here. Whether it's like you receiving information from possibly the divine, right? Or having those conversations with the divine or within yourself, right? Meditating on things. All right, Taurus. So that has been your August mid-month reading. If you like what you've seen, please do give a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe. If you're interested, I also do have an Instagram page that you can follow at Kelly_Moonbean.gems. Okay, I don't do any readings on there as of right now. It's just mostly like few things. Just I don't blog at the moment, but I do post, like sometimes I do post my pre-shuffle or meditation notes. And I also do have like a jewelry company that I'm starting up. So I don't sell to outside my circle right now, just like family, friends, people that I know at the moment. So nothing is nothing is priced yet or up for sale. But it'll give you an idea of kind of some of the stuff that I've been up to and doing. All right, Taurus, you have a lovely, lovely evening or afternoon or even night, depending on where you are in the world. Okay? And we will chat next time. Many blessings.